Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And I'm hoping that I am live on my channel. Just trying to sort out here what's going on. Why does it never? Hi Margaret, hi Mary. I can see you're there on my phone at the moment. What I'm trying to do is find me on my channel. Here we are. But will it let me see it? Watch? No. Okay, we'll just give it a minute. Take the volume off it anyway. Give it a minute, it maybe just doesn't come in through yet. So I'm hoping a few people will join me. I've been kind of tidying around a bit today and catching up with admin, feeling so much better than I was. So I came across the other day this pile of envelopes. They're like, that I've managed to get damp or something, and they're all kind of messy, so I thought I might be able to make something with them. What do you think? Will I be able to get on my... I thought I'd take the volume off. Right, am I? So why is that? No, it's not letting me see me. Do you know, every time you go on anything, it's changed. Right, view my channel. Right, it shows me that I'm live, but it won't let me watch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to speak to you. I'm just going to have to go out of YouTube altogether and then go back in. It usually shows me why do they change things? Does that not drive you crazy? This is mad. Sorry folks. So I'm going to have to craft and not be able to see your comments. I'm going to come out of it once more, right. Do you do the same things week in, week out, and then suddenly shows me a live from years ago instead of... I wonder if I go into studio if I see it. Sorry folks, I'll just start in a minute if it won't let me. Nope. Weird, weird, weird. Oh, well, I'll just have to. I can't find a way to come in. Could I come in as and watch? I'm wondering. What did I put it on my Jazzle Dazzle and Friends, didn't I? Oh, sorry folks, this really is poor menu. Janice Thomson. So, get a wee seat anyway and get something from the table to eat and drink. There's a fire on if you need that, and wondering if I'm trying to get in a different way. So let me see me. Yeah, but if I don't open it in the app, I won't be able to see you guys. Right, sorry, I'm thinking out loud in it. Well, come on, adverts and... Hey, I can see y'all now. Goodness knows how I did that, but I can. So hi Lanny, hi Margaret, hi Mary. And that's all. There's a few more people here watching. Not everyone said hello. That's not obligatory, of course. Some of you may be incognito. I'm going to move this up slightly. So hopefully you can see. Right, let's just craft. Have you all got something to eat and drink? Hi Bev, and you come, my lover. Right, I meant my lovely. Right, okay, so I played, where are they? I had some the other day after these envelopes. As I say, I found they've got damp. Let's pop these and I'll tell you about the paper in a minute. So they've got damp and they're a bit scriggled. They're hundreds of years old. Let's just see. Yeah, so I was playing with a few of them the other day and I kind of made them into what could become a booklet, you know, for photos or such. I think I trimmed the ends off them so we can, but I'm planning to put paper, pretty paper over here as well. So I kind of, yeah. So I don't know if it'll work, but you know, we could maybe manage together. I also have this designer series paper here, which is called On the Go. This is an online exclusive, which you can have. Now it's got all sorts of bits and bobs to go with it, but I don't have anything else. I just have this paper for some reason. So it's got, oh, it says Azure Afternoon. Is that Azure Afternoon or Shy Shamrock? I have no idea. I get mixed up. It says Shy Shamrock and Azure Afternoon. Oh, Azure Afternoon, Shy Shamrock. I've gone with them. I think I've gone with the other one that's in last year's in colours. And if I've got it sitting here, I maybe would know. Summer Splash, I think I've picked up as a card. Doesn't matter, I might use that or not use it. We'll just pop that there just now. We'll see if we can fashion a booklet. I sort of see if I can remember what I was doing. So as you see, these bits are broken, but I thought I might use them just to help the book go together. Anyone? You're having coffee and oatmeal for your breakfast, Lanny, okay. So, yeah, I didn't go live yesterday like I usually do, simply because I was watching the Glastonbury Festival on the television, and yeah, and I was crocheting my Festival Fever blanket, which is a crochet along I've been doing, and I was just relaxed, so I just thought, you know what, Sunday, it's the day of rest, so rest. So I can't really remember what I did. I'm just undoing these. Yeah, I think I did something like this. Someone like you. I have forgotten. So what did I do? I know I brought that one back round. That. Did I do? Do you know what I did? Ah. Okay. So I have, and then I brought that one round from the back. Yeah, I've worked it out now. Hi Shaz and you come. Right, so what I did with these old envelopes, I didn't really want to bin them, but they're a bit scruffy for sending to someone. So I thought be able to fashion some kind of wee booklet with it. So, and I've forgotten already what I did. Where's that one? Yeah. Did I do two? How did I get the one in the middle? So that's like... No, that's not right, is it? Because if that is there on that... Why is that? Ah. Like that. It took me a minute. Took me a minute or three. Ah. Right, let's see what happens now. I'm still not convinced. Yeah, I'm convinced. Right, so the top of this flap, and I'm gonna just put these envelopes in the same direction. Just make sure they are, I remember now. It took me a minute. A hot minute, as they say. It's a few weeks since I did this, and then the practice one, and then I just want to make sure they're quite well lined up. There, I've forgotten already. Right. Okay, yeah, glued that on top of there. And then I want to put glue on there. I hope you're watching. This isn't a tutorial, this is just a crafting experiment. See that? That's all gummed. But we're going to cover it in paper anyway. I just want to make sure they're relatively well lined up. And then this one, and then we'll cut some paper and we'll see where we're going. Now, because there aren't spaces between the pages I'm making here, I don't want to, I will just put designer series paper and not card first. And I'm not going to use a lot, it's not going to be a big lot of pages. So to make the book stay together, that's what I did, was take the last flap and bend it round that way. Because we're going to cover this over anyway. So that then. So we just used 4 envelopes there. As I say, it's not, this is not some kind of folio that you'll be able to fill it with lots of stuff. It'll be one that starts to gape. But that's okay, that's a bit of fun, isn't it? So there you go, see we've got, now it's got pages. A front page, a back page, and 2 pages. I'm just thinking we'll be able to put, you know, if you go on a journey, some little bits and bobs. I don't know. Just because I liked all these tickets and things. And I was wondering, so I'll keep that one. Maybe my granddaughter might like want to make one with this. So then I was thinking, well, you could have one that, like a page that folds out. Do you see? That would work. So we'll glue that down there. You need to put these on before you start sticking your pretty paper on, so that you'll be covering over these bits. I may actually put some cardstock on the front just to make this a bit stronger. Oh, Lanny, I hope you're doing better now. Right, so now we have a foldy out bit there. And what if we had a foldy down bit on the back? Would that work? Yes? No? Any comments from the audience? Should work okay. I just didn't want to bin these envelopes, but I couldn't see that. If I quite like to, you know, when you put a card in an envelope, you put all that work into making the card. You don't want to put it in a scruffy envelope. Just making sure that we'll still be able to fold everything. We can use our bone folder just to make sure that it's all going to work. So, front page here opens out. Now, I was wondering to trim, I think I'll trim the middle pages a little tiny wee bit. Oops, so that I can make a pocket. And then if we might be able to then, now I'm not going to take too much off, but just, whoops, sit nicely, please. What is that measurement? A hair's breadth. It's not even totally straight, but it will be fine. Oh, I need that, don't I? Right, I haven't even measured, so I don't know the size that I'll need. What's going on? There's something going on. Right, I've done something wrong here. Yeah, that's not right. Oh yeah, that's... You're on the back and you're on the front. Right, okay. So let's take it slowly. So what if we have card on the back and a card on the front? Let's start with that. Right, so have I measured the envelope? No, don't be daft. So I'm working in centimetres. So that is just over 16 centimetres square. Just about 16.2 or 3. Might be 3 that way and 2 this way or something like that. 16. So what if I just go for 15 and a half? Let's see what that looks like. You had to just go with the size of the envelope. And 15 and a half is actually the worst measurement on here, but actually no, that's 16. 15 and a half isn't. No, the reason I'm making it a bit smaller is because we've just got that foldy bit for where the pages turn, what's it called? The hingy bit isn't like big, so I can't get anything that's going to get in the way of it. But I thought that would just reinforce it, do you think? On the front, and we will put some paper, or we might stamp, see what we can do on the front. Yeah, am I going somewhere? So I need to get that designer series paper cut down, get some bits cut. So it's called, what did we say, on the go. Now one sheet, this sheet here, there were 2 of this one with all these tickety tag things. I sat and fussy cut one out last night, so that because I thought I might come on. So we've got all these papers here, and we've got these ones, so we can make journaling cards with these. It's just why I did, what do you call it, I chopped the edges off in the middle pages, because I think I might make some journaling cards with that. So I'll keep one sheet of that aside, or maybe both sheets just now. So we'll take that one. I like both sides of that actually. This one. What else have we got? This one, but again I like both sides. So they are fun. The item number here, for those who are interested and haven't noticed this, it's 165566 on the go 12 by 12 designer series paper. It's an online exclusive, which is already available to everyone. It's not a pre-order for demonstrators. It's got Azure Afternoon, Basic Black, Crushed Curry, Pumpkin Pie, Shy Shamrock, I cannot say that, and Strawberry Slush. Have I got Shy Shamrock there? I think I maybe have, I don't know. But we'll just go with what I've got out. It works. I think it's Coastal Cabana I've pulled out. Right, so what did we say, 15 and a half for most of them. See, I quite like that, but I think this is interesting too. And I do like that tartan-esque. Oh, like, let's just take these 3 bits together. Chop them, because we can choose which side as we go, can't we? Right. You think I don't need the arm out. However, the 15.5 centimeters, which is just beyond the 6 inches mark, it's like just short of 6.25, is just, that's a bit daft, isn't it? I want to have a measurement that's less than 6 inches. Do you know what? I'm going to change to inches here and just cut them at 6 inches, because, and I can trim them if I need to, because that gets more use out of the paper, doesn't it? Yeah, I wasn't thinking. That's in your basket, is it? Okay, Lanny. Yeah, for your travels, this will be fab. Hi, Anne, in you come. Let's just see what happens. Oh, you've already got the stamps and the dies. I'm the opposite. I don't have. There's lovely puffer stickers as well. I've clearly not cut that very well, but we'll work it out as we go. If I have to trim things, I have to trim things. And we'll deal with the inserts. Let's get some structure going here. Now on the front, that one is that bit that's smaller. That must be more than 6 inches. My brain is just not working today, is it? I think I'll pop this on the front, do you? Yeah. Let's just do it. I've also got some, what do you call it here as well, seal. It's just a very, very fine border I've got here. Right, so then I've got that bit that folds out, so I'm not even going to have a plan as such, because I can cut more. My envelopes are a little bit bigger than 6 inches. They're old, scruffy, I don't know. They're for a 6-inch square card, I think. Let me just check it on the inches thing. The envelope there, yeah. It's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a bit more than 6.25 inches square. Then we've got these 3, so let's see what we got. This could be pinks, couldn't it? What we got? Oh no, look at, yeah, look, we've got that. I just plan each part as we go. I'm not, because see, if I go through it all and plan it out, I would forget, and I could leave it sewn, but then I'd come back and I'd, you know, it would be all different. Like that with all the keys. You could use that for a 21st birthday card too, couldn't you? The key of the door. I think the dies have got some keys that you can cut out as well. Is this one? I should have got a new glue from somewhere to do this, but I don't think I do have a new glue in the house. I've got like so many partially used. Okay, so there we go. We've got a front cover. I'm just checking it works as we go. A front cover, a foldy out bit like that, and then this one, these two middle ones I've got a pocket in, so once it's all dry we'll be able to use the ticket thing. So let's make this one a bit greeny. So we've got two bits here, so we could have that one, or maybe we could have that one and that one. That works, doesn't it? The paper's all lovely, so, and it's fun. It's just a wee fun travel-y, journal-y type thing. And it's just a different shape to, not really a traveller's journalist, so it's just a wee bookie that you could make about a journey or a trip you go on. So yeah, I've got all these bits of glues to use up. You're coming out again now. I'll set it up that way. I've no idea how long I've been going. It took me that long to get the thing started, didn't it? I spent too much time trying to find my video and see what everyone was saying. So it says that, you know, there's quite a lot of people watching. If you're here and you're just sitting in the background, do come and say hello. We're quite a friendly bunch, I think, aren't we? So that one is the going up one, so we'll leave that there just now. So I want three colours here. So what have we got left? So that one. That one, sort of like a greeny thing going on here, do you think? Yes, I think this one's more or less just giving me air now, so I think I might have had. Oh no, look, see, every time you think they're done, there's a wee bit more wants to come out. That's enough to stick that bit down. As I say, this is, I'm not really a folio maker as such. I'm not experienced at it. I have made them along with other people, followed other people's directions. So this is just me making something up with what I've got. I do like that. Right, what do you think? Is this going to give me glue? Look, you stop. So don't give up on your bottles. When you think they're finished, keep them a while and keep them upside down. Look, stop. Biting my lip here. I've got about another 6 to try there that are various. Okay. So it's just something different to normal. And I really didn't know what I was going to use this paper for, because usually I'm a card maker. This could be a posh card for someone that's going travelling, or, right, I think, yeah, I might have to give up on that one just now. Right, so I've got another, what have I got, 6 here, which one? Well, that one's got a wee bit of weight to it, let's see. That's too much to expect it to just give me it right away. So I do, when I've got a few spare like that, I do keep them that way up. Yeah, I do have a wee idea that if I was given this as a card, this just came to me right now. So I have this line on my desk that's made with the notes and totes. It's been squashed, it was just a sample. But I could actually have this inside of, if I had somebody going travelling or something, well, a female person maybe, or you can make that into a sort of rucksacky type thing if you play with it. And I could put a gift card in it, couldn't I, on the inside? Just sharing ideas here. I think my granddaughter would like something like that. My grandson probably going, oh yeah, Gran, very good, very good. So we look at that. How fortuitous is that? 2 bits to cover. What do you think? Is this a good way to use the old envelopes? So, okay, well we have, it's a bit boring like that, isn't it? Will we use this side? Do tell me what you think of the idea, and if you've got ideas for me to enhance it. Do you think with a wee bag from Notes and Totes on the inside might be interesting as a, if I was given a gift card? What's going on? Oh yeah, this is the one that goes over the top, so let's get that straight. Oh, Janice! The envelope's moving, that's the problem. I probably should have done it. Yeah, I need to lay that way. Could, yeah, I would do it on a plain, one of the plain sides. I will put some pockets in probably here as well. But I've got those 2 pack pockets that you could pop a like journaling card. Right, so we need to do something for the back. So I will cut. Where's my trimmer? Somebody nicked my trimmer. No, that's not big enough, so I need another piece of that. Oh, my knees are creaking today. Do you know what, I've just realised I have got a lot of Shy Shamrock card and not so much of the Coastal Cabana, so I think I'll change. I won't change the front, I'll just leave it. No one knows that's not what I intended. So we'll cut ourselves another piece. Was this 15.5, wasn't it? It was a bit more than the 6 inches for the board, this on the front. Yeah, it is now anyway. I'm not putting that far away, I'm going to need it in a minute. Right, so what's on the, we've got that on the front, so will we have the travel bags? No, that's not working out very well, Janice. What have you done? I'll put that down. Oh yeah, because I just cut the paper to 6 by 6 so that I didn't waste paper. Hi Heather. In fact, that bit's even bigger than that. Right. So yeah, definitely it's Shy Shamrock that's in the paper, so that works. So this will be the back cover. So just to strengthen that, we'll just to show you that you can still make wee booklets. You know, a pile of old envelopes and some pretty designer series paper. Just hold that till it. It's just fun. Just holding that down. Maybe could have put a bit more glue. Maybe. Now, put this. I know another DSP set that would work well with that kind of wee booklet as well as the boho vibes. I've just been working with that, and that is going to be part of my class in the post for July. And if you stick to the end of this, I may let you have a quick sight of those cards. Whoops. I am having a wee second thought here, and I'm thinking that the wee spine there might not be that strong, and perhaps I should have put something else to reinforce, but I haven't, so we'll just go with it. You learn as you go on these sort of things. If I made another one, I think I would put a bit more, maybe another piece of folded paper over the spine just to strengthen it. So it's cool. So yay. That's as far as I got in my thoughts, do you know? But as I say, I've got all these tickets. I thought they're quite nice for adding bits and journaling, and or even just little photos can fit on there. You can add ribbon and bits. I'm just not completely sure where I'm going at the moment, so we'll just have a wee moment and have a wee think. So we do have these See, that one is cool. That's bringing in oh, that's right, that's bringing in the azure. Kind of thinking that might be able to make a pocket with this one. Let's chop these up. Boop, boop, boop. Move that out of the way because that is the middle here is. See if that works. I'd like to just. There we go. I missed. The blue. Right, I want to chop this one off first. Janice. I don't want the white line. Right, so this is the simplest pocket you could ever make, so I think we'll just go for a 1/2 inch score there, 1/2 inch score there, and a 1/2 inch score here. Do you think I didn't have a bone folder? So we're cooking by gas now, are we? Or something. Where are my snips? And I'm just going to cut diagonally through this cross of the 2 score lines. Right, so I was thinking I might put the wee pocket there if I cut out notes and totes. So I don't want to have too many pockets in here, so let's just, where could we put this one under here? So no, we'll put it on this one here. That would be fine there. So we just need to glue these. Is this inspiring anyone to get this paper out and make something with it? It's inspired Lanny to buy it, that's good. I'm just going to pop it about there. Just give that a minute to grab. And then we've got like all these tags, so you could be popping. As you've already got it on it. Is it on its way? It will be soon, yeah. You know what I mean? Just, we can use these. You could punch the holes in if you wanted into them, or just leave that and you could journal on them. Just looking to see. You know, whoever gets it can make up their own mind what they do with it. You can stick wee pictures on there, draw pictures. You know, if they've got any souvenir brochures, they can add that on there. As I say, I was going to cut out notes and totes. I don't even know where those dies are. Right, are they in the, where's the notes and totes? That's beautiful. I had notes and totes. Where else? Are the dies on there? No. Might do that later, I don't know. It's a bit, I don't know how much time I've got left. Let's make some journaling cards, because they can go in to the inside these pockets here, can't they? I wonder, I'm just wondering just now, what punch have I got? I'm wondering if I should just cut out a wee thumb hole so that you can see. And I might bring my, I've got my tag punch for, could put something on there. And I've just reached any, oh no, not that one. She says she'll reach any circle punch, and they're all a bit out of my reach at the moment. Try not to knock things down. I've got a 1 3/4 inch. It'll be enough just to give us a wee curvy bit. Whether it will cut through the DSP and the envelopes, who knows? I don't have the cloud punch, I don't think. I've got this wee circle, it'll just be a bit like that. Don't know if it's going to work or not. Yay! That one. And this one. But I need to be careful that I don't go too far on this one, because I don't want to have to go through that. So just a little wee bit. And I'm not going to panic if they don't line up. Oh yeah. I do have some, I don't have the cloud punch, but I do have cloud dies. Yeah, so yeah, I see where you're going with that. Yeah, I think this, it might need to be another live to decorate these, but with that punch out of the way, what I'm thinking is we can have double sized journaling cards. Double. I don't know where the words are coming or going tonight. Double. Double. Our lovely double. And I think what I'll do is put a bit card between them. So these are both landscape. So we're going to chop a little bit of that one. That is fairly 6 inches. This one appears to be a little more than 6 inches. So what's the 10.3. I have an idea with some rainbows as well, and that is 10.2. I'm going to trim these both down to 10, and then we'll all know what we're doing, eh? Wee slither off there, and a bigger slither off there. having my scrap card bit. I don't know if this will work. I really am making this up. And then I think it will be thick enough just like that. I don't, as I say, I don't want to add too much bulk. Are we still going? Yay, I'm back. I think it was running out of power. I had forgotten to put power on my phone. I have now, so hopefully we'll be okay. Oh my goodness. Every day, how many years have I been doing this and I still make a rookie mistake nearly every time. So I'm just simply gonna just add a wee bit here. I'm just eyeballing it, see if it's the middles or not. Loads of glue came out that time. I never checked. I might have to take something off the length. I forgot to check. And that is a big pocket, but so you could, do you know, you might, yeah, I think I might need to take something. I didn't really. Yeah, because of the way I've made this. Right, let me see if that one's any deeper. No, it won't be because of gluing the designer series paper over the gap in the envelope. Right, so how far does it come out? Oh well. We'll just leave it like that at the moment because it might be alright just to have some bits sticking out. Maybe not. Hi Heather! Another Heather. I didn't really want to take away that, but I think I have to. Or do we take this off now and put it on again? Oh, Janice. Oh. Should have thought about this, shouldn't I? Yeah, sometimes that's what you have to do, is go out and come back in. But I think I hadn't plugged. I'm going to take that off and just keep that for something else. This is how things get designed. You know, you find out as you go. That's still coming out of there quite a bit. Yes, Janice, you didn't think that through very well, did you? We'll just cut it. Whoopie doopie. Whoopie doopie. Well, we'll cut it to just the bottom of that wee taggy bit. What's the measurement now? About 13.8. Didn't really want too much of it sticking out. So really that's not going to need a tag on it because it's going to stick out a wee bit anyway, isn't it? What do you think? Is that still okay, isn't it? Or will... Oh, Janice, put it in that way and have the tag that way. How silly am I? Okay. Sometimes the brain doesn't engage, does it? And then it will probably go all the way in and I'll not be able to catch it again, will I? But I know what we'll do is we'll probably put a bit of ribbon on it, shall we? Sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. And sometimes you just have to reinvent what you're doing. It's got a bit too much glue there. I will get there. I will get there. So I do have these fab little punches. So we can make a ribbon slot in there. And we can add some ribbon. I've got this sparkly one, we'll just use that. The gold stripey. So I'm thinking that I'm maybe going to stop in a minute or two and come back on another afternoon with some more things cut and ready to decorate more of the pages. Let's pop that ribbon through there. Does it want to go? No, it doesn't. Some twine, I think I had it earlier on. Good old linen thread. We'll finish this one off and then I think I will stop for a wee while and I'll die cut one of the notes and totes, but I've also got all these bits from, oh there's a cloud, look. So I've got all these bits from the rainbow from Boho Vibes, and I think some of that will work on some of these pages too. What do you think? Would you join me if I came on again, maybe even tomorrow around this time? Tying this, but I'm actually going to just do it on an extra note and then trim it off because it's just a bit too much bulk. To be hanging out of my just another wee bookie for documenting a trip or that's like looks a bit more sensible, doesn't it? You could actually put it in quite a bit. You you'll be at work so you can be incognito, and I'm either because that's that pushed in as far as it'll go, so we'll just trim that ribbon to about there, so then it's sticking out but it's not going to be too. And then we can make another one for in there, and maybe make, you know, we can have as many as you want actually, you know, there's no limits, but we don't want too much bulk. But I think I might, there's a few ideas, because look, I've got likes of all these bits of the boho, and then I've still got all these tickets, and so, you know, we could have some rainbows. You know, we could have a rainbow with a cloud or two. What do you think? Will we work with that sort of thing? So tomorrow I'll go and do a bit more die cut, and I'll die cut more clouds, I think, because I think that's a great idea. Lanny, that's why I like coming on, because you guys have the ideas. So we've got all these bits, you can make fancy rainbows. It's a really great set, that boho vibes, and I think it would work. It works fine with this. What do you think? Comments on a postcard. You're always good at helping, Lanny, and everybody is, just wee ideas sometimes, and some, you know, I'm never always sure where I'm going, and that's why I like to come on here, because, well, you're my pals, and pals help pals out. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a break, because I think I'm pretty sure that's over an hour. Maybe not been crafting over an hour, but I've been live over an hour. The bit at the beginning was faffing about, I was trying to find myself. I never found myself. I had to come in a different way. Have you, sweetheart? Oh, that's great, Heather. Well, even just buying your starter kit and just getting the discount, it helps to get your crafting stuff up. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining me today, and watch this space. I think probably tomorrow evening I will come back and we'll finish this off. We'll add a bit more. It needs a lot more on it, I think, but I think we can bring in the notes and dots, other bits and bobs. Do you know, we might, what about, where have I put them all? What about some, you know, the sailboat, the sunrise sailing? I might be able to bring that in as well. I've got some bits and pieces from that as well. So yeah, let's see, I'll just do a wee, oops, let you see. So that'll just all collapse, but let's not worry about that. So we go back to the beginning. So we need to add a bit more. I think probably one of these journaling cards. Not that one, but maybe we can trim this one down for the front so that we can give it some kind of title. It might be the person's name that's going, so that would work there. Oops, sorry, I've forgot that I had the camera out, so we could do the front there. It's because I'm holding it now, because I didn't mean to do this. And then we've got this whole lot that folds out here that's pretty, but, you know, a bit boring. And then we've got this tag going in there, but we've got all this to decorate. And then we've got a pocket there. We've added this wee pocket for some tags. And then we've got this flap goes up and down. And then we've got a back cover. So lots to play with. So yeah, thanks so much. Let's see if we can change it. Right, thank you so much. Look at the state of this hair. I keep running my fingers through it when I'm working. It must be a kind of concentration-y thing that I do. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining me, and I will come back and we can finish this together. So if you've got any ideas in the meantime, message them to me or email them to me, and then we can, you know, we can make it a joint effort. So thank you everyone. I've no idea where the door is, but I'm going to go. I'm quite hungry, so I'm going to get some dinner. Speak soon.